I recently sent out, and you're seeing it right in front of this screen right now. I'm all about transparency. I don't do the walking around the talking. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. I sent out about 1,203 emails, cold emails, okay? 1,203 cold emails, and managed to get about 44 plus responses, positive responses, and some that were not interested. And I'm gonna break that all down here. Now, I wanna make sure I separate the confusion in this video because we just recently created the contributors program, and I wanna continue to give you value here as well. If you'd like to learn more about the actual, the email that I sent, and a bit more in depth in relations to the strategy and so on and so forth, you're going to have to take part in our contributors program. I left a link to that down below. Now, for those of you who are still on the channel, I'm going to do my best to give you as much value as possible here. So please pay close attention to what I'm getting ready to share with you right now. So again, remember, if you want to learn you want to get the template, you want to know exactly what we did, definitely you want to take part in that contributors program. Now, let's just go through this really quick. I'm going to show you the screenshot. So this screenshot is from an internal system that we're testing right now. That's going to go out to our members really soon. I left some notes here. We sent out about 1,203 cold emails. We have a bunch of people and teams in place. They went ahead and got us emails that we reached out to. Okay, these are businesses. So we're reaching out to them more on a B2B basis, and we'll keep that right there. So we got about 41 responses. We got very few no's and lots of yeses, which I was surprised of. And it's the reason why we were able to get so many responses like this was because of our approach, the approach that we use. It wasn't spammy, you know, we weren't being impulsive, trying to, you know, get them to click now, buy now. We didn't do any of that. So stick with me here. As a matter of fact, as I'm talking, some just clicked in me in my head. I recently took this approach using Craigslist. And toward the end of this video, I'll just link the video. So this way you could click over and check it out. But it's very well still relevant. Moving forward. Now, the first response I received, I'm going to try to make this a little bigger if I can. I got not interested. And I know, if anything, I've been doing this 10 plus years, there's a lot of people, even inside our community, unfortunately, that will literally quit at this point. They will quit. They will quit. So this response that I got here was simply, I'm not interested. They responded back. They said they weren't interested. We responded back and said, okay, no problem. We won't reach you any further. We'll keep that there. We don't want to waste any time with cold leads. If they're not interested, they're not interested. We keep it moving forward. That's it. Now, continuing to move forward, we also got some responses. You see this word here? They responded with the word booking, right? The word booking. And I know you're thinking, well, Guillermo, what did you offer? What is it that you send to these people? So we were promoting a lot of our tools, guys. You know, like our cinema ad platform, our billboard app, our billboard platform, our programmatic TV, radio ad platform. We're promoting this through cold mailings and getting responses. We know, come on, you guys know this. These tools are capable of getting you a lot of attention. And if you do it right and you're strategic about it, you're going to get those responses that you're looking for. It's all about the strategy at the end of the day. Moving forward, we got a couple of responses. People that actually wanted to book calls with our team to then basically test out our platforms. Moving forward here, we got some more responses, folks stating that they would check it out. They would love to check out what we have going on. Some expressing that they're interested. I got a lot of these reds here. I really don't do that. You know, as I mentioned, and we're changing a lot of things here. There's a lot of people that have been taking our stuff a little too lightly. And, you know, there's a lot of abuse happening in the marketing world. So if you want to discover this, I already explained where you could find that. All right. So the responses kept pouring in. I'm going to put the actual step-by-step that I took, including the emails as well, all inside our contributors portal within our resource area, including the video as well. My point here, for those of you who are not in the contributors program, is that cold email still works. And it's all about really how you essentially position yourself, your strategy within that email. Cold email, sometimes, when we think of it, cold emails alone, right? We think of, all right, we're just gonna put together an email, make it sound good, and then send it. We never want to just make it sound good, because mentally we're just thinking from our perspective. We need to be thinking about them, giving them value, less about you and more about ways that you could help the actual business. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind as well. And and sure, I'll let you know here, the email that I sent out was essentially asking them to get, we were waiting for them to respond to us. And this is how we test data here. Test cold emails and TCPA compliant emails. We're just always testing. So we'll send a couple of thousand, and based off that couple of thousand, if we get responses, then we will continue to scale it up. But through this one campaign, which ran for a couple of days, I break that all down in the portal. We got a lot of great responses, and we had some no's as well. But does that mean we quit? No, it means that we keep going. And again, I want to remind you that all we were doing here was essentially handing off those links. If you're a white label, you have that white label link, you could hand off that link to those leads that you might already have. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you got value out of this video, if you feel like you got value, anything at all, let me know. Hit the thumbs up in this video. I'll keep these videos coming for those of you who are not a part of our contributors portal. And just continue to, like I mentioned, provide as much value as I possibly can. You've seen it all here. I'm all about transparency. You're seeing it all here. So again, I just want to run over this really quick. We sent out 1,203 emails, got about 41 responses, and this was in the span of just a week. Just about a week, we got a lot of these responses. And again, we didn't do anything. We don't know anyone special. We don't have a special contact or anything like that. We have systems and teams in place, and what we ask for, they get to us, and then we put the formulas and systems in place, and then we sit back and we collect the responses and so on and so forth. So that's how we positioned our business. It might work a little different for you, but I think what you can get out of this video alone is that cold email isn't going anywhere, and it's still very much another outlet and way for you to promote your current services. And it doesn't have to be for our platforms, but it could be for your own stuff. It doesn't matter. It works. Okay, so with that being said, again, if you got value out of this video, hit the thumbs up. I left those links down below, and if anything, I'm always happy to offer advice or anything at all. Drop those comments down below. I'm more than happy to offer advice and in relations to this video alone. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Speak soon.